Okay students, so our next topic is mechanism of gaseous exchange in humans. So we all know that we takes in oxygen and gives out carbon dioxide. So we takes in oxygen, this is called as inspiration, and we gives out carbon dioxide, this is exhalation. Okay, so this process is called as respiration. So a human body which is used to take in oxygen and gives out oxygen comprises of the gaseous exchange. So we can learn this gaseous exchange in these three steps, that is inhalation, exchange of gas, and last is exhalation. So how the process takes place, we will learn step by step. First is inspiration, when we are taking air inside. So we are taking air inside from nostrils, it goes to the nasal passage and then it goes to the trachea. After this, what happens when it reaches to the lungs? Inhalation, air is taken in, air passes down to trachea. Now, see this diagram, you see, suppose this is lungs. So, chest cavity become larger. You are inhaling the air. So, the chest cavity become larger. So, the volume increases. And this ribs are also pulled outside. Okay. So, when the ribs are pulled outside, the respiratory muscles get contracted. Okay. So, and the lungs get inflated. Okay. So, the lungs get bigger in size or larger in size. Okay. Or it get inflated. And this diaphragm get down, or you can say diaphragm get flattened. Clear? In this inhalation, volume increases, ribs pulled out, respiratory muscle contract, lungs as well inflate, and the diaphragm get flattened. Okay. See, the diaphragm get flattened. And now the exchange of oxygen and CO2 takes place in alveoli. I just teach you this in the last class, how the exchange of gases takes place. Here, see, this is alveoli. These are closely connected with the blood vessels. So when we inhale, the oxygen get inside our body, or get inside the alveoli. Here the exchange of gases takes place. Oxygen get diffuses into the blood and mixes with the hemoglobin and transport it to the different parts of the body. And due to the different metabolic activities of our body, definitely the amount of CO2 get increased in the blood. It has to be excreted out. So it also get bind with the blood and comes here and get exchanged here. Okay. So you can see here, oxygen is taken up blood from alveoli, from blood vessel. Here exchange of oxygen takes place. Blood releases CO2 into alveoli. The same. Blood again releases CO2. Into alveoli. That brings from the whole body. Hemoglobin in blood takes up oxygen and transport it to the various parts of the body. You have to note out one point. The lungs always carries a residual volume. Okay, that it gives a proper time that oxygen to come in and carbon dioxide to get exhaled out. So during breathing cycle, the lungs has always contain a residual volume. That air, it provides a sufficient time. It is having a residual volume every time, that it get a sufficient time oxygen to get in and CO2 to get exhaled out of the body. And the last is exhalation. What do you mean by exhalation? Exhalation means giving out of CO2 from the lungs. How it takes place? See, the CO2 that I told you, CO2 again, due to the metabolic activities of the blood, due to the metabolic activities of our body, CO2 get accumulated, so it has to be excreted out. It also get bind with the blood, and then what will happen? It get transported in dissolved form into the blood. From the blood, CO2 passes into the alveoli. Now what will happen? You see this diagram. Now chest cavity is compressed. The chest cavity compressed means volume get decreases. If volume get decreases, then ribs are also pushed inwards, and as a result, diaphragm get upwards or get dome shape. Okay, so diaphragm pulled upwards or get dome shape. Okay, so here the respiratory muscles expands and lungs deflate. Okay, lungs get deflate. So we can say the inhalation is an active process. Active process means in which the energy is required, whereas the exhalation is a passive process in which the energy is not required. Okay, so the difference between the inhalation and exhalation means in inhalation volume increases or chest cavity becomes larger. Here the volume decreases, or you can say the chest cavity becomes closure, or chest cavity becomes compressed. Okay, so the respiratory muscles contract, respiratory muscles expands. Here lungs inflate, here lungs deflate, ribs pull down, here ribs get in. Here diaphragm get flatten, and here diaphragm get dome shape. So this is all about the mechanism of gaseous exchange in humans.